Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest. In this video, we're going to talk about the Libra New Moon that's happening on October 21st, 2025.
That's right, it happens on October 21st on or about. And our new Libra moon is happening at the end of Libra season.
Yes.
So just 2 days before we switch into Scorpio. And Scorpio is a big part of this new moon.
Yeah, the moon is going to be at 28 degrees. So that is pretty towards the end of the sign.
Yeah, and Venus, which rules Libra, is in Libra. That's helpful.
Super strong.
We'll take some of that help.
Super strong Venus.
Yeah.
But
and the sun and the moon, yeah, there's always a but.
But
The sun and the moon will be square to Pluto, which is always about fear, secrets, and let's just say worst case scenarios, right? It's where we go in our mind to entertain the worst case scenario just so that we're ready, just in case.
Now, let's just go back a little bit in history. Who is Pluto? Pluto rules the underworld. He's the Dark Lord of the underworld. It's Hades. It has to do with what's happening underneath the surface, about power structures that are hidden, darkness, regeneration. As we're kind of in Hades, we're regenerating our soul. So there's this really strong, very distant action.
We're going into the... No, don't shake. We're going into... Don't shake. Something bad will happen.
Oh my God.
We're going into the darkness.
Yeah.
But the new moon, it's about planting a seed for something that you want to happen that expands.
Right.
It's cardinal energy. So we're trying to establish something brand new.
Yes.
And this pertains to Libran qualities: peace, harmony, balance, beauty, arts, justice.
Relationships.
Yeah.
So Venus wants everybody to get along, to harmonize,
to blend, to not rock the boat,
to be in love,
to build bridges.
And if you can imagine when you're having a very loving experience with another human being, it's a very present tense. You know, it's very like, I love you.
I love you right now.
I love you so much, Mike.
Right now.
Right now. You know, it's that kind of information where it's a present tense. So this is also part of this moon is being present in our life.
In our creation. Yeah.
The 20th century is long gone. And we're building a new future by being present right now.
Venus was just opposite Saturn. So for the past couple weeks with Venus opposed to Saturn, it may have felt like you're trying to find approval from daddy, right?
Yeah, Saturn.
I'm looking for approval. I'm looking for a grade. I'm looking for the right kind of love. And then there may have been this frustration where you decided, okay, I have to go do my own thing. Yeah. Figure out how to love myself.
Saturn doesn't care.
It's very desperate, right?
Yeah. So it's just like desperate, like, please, daddy, please
approve of me.
Please approve of me.
Give me a good grade.
No.
Give me the right kind of attention right when I want it. And I need it right now, and it doesn't work that way.
Saturn doesn't care.
Yeah. Also, Sun and Moon are square to Jupiter in Cancer. So Jupiter in Cancer is deepening our empathy, which is giving us a lot of fuel in the tank for, again, harmonizing, people-pleasing. But there's where the tension lies, though.
Jupiter's also a gas giant. So Jupiter could be kind of blowing things up a little bit, making things seem to be a lot more dramatic and a lot more dark if you want it to be. This moon's kind of about fear processing. If you're going to follow this.
So try to balance yourself. Try to not be an emotional tourist. Try to not check in with everyone to make sure everyone's on the same page. Yeah. It's not really about that.
No. Don't micromanage other people's emotions. No. Don't do that. Keep it on your own plate there.
Mercury and Mars are conjunct in Scorpio. Yes. And that's really intense because Scorpio wants regeneration, wants the truth to come out. Yeah. No matter how painful it is, no matter how difficult it is, Mars and Mercury together in Scorpio is saying, I don't care. The bean has to get spilled. The truth has to come out. Incidentally, it's at 21 degrees. Mars, Mercury, 21 degrees of Scorpio. Mercury's going to go retrograde on November 9th. And when Mercury comes out of retrograde, it will be at the same point that it is now. So, what we're learning right here for this moon on the 21st will become even more clear by the end of November.
Take notes.
Yeah.
Because it's going to come back. Now, perhaps you're frustrated and you feel like starting something up with someone else. You want to voice the injustices that have happened to you. Be careful of that with
stay in the present.
Mercury in Scorpio, conjunct Pluto.
Watch your words. Don't let too much out.
It is quite possible. It's quite possible that the verbose seeking of justice and harmony can backsplash on you in a very putrid way.
Yeah, putrid.
Yeah. Now, just think of what could be down at the bottom of the well.
Feelings, right?
Feelings are not facts.
They're not facts.
Yeah.
They're not facts. They happen. They happen to be real for us.
Yes.
But it's not the same for everyone across the board all the time. So just measure yourself. Temperance. Remember, this
Scorpio,
is Libra, so it's always about balancing.
Scorpio is water. Libra is air. So Libra is our thoughts. It is our kind of higher ideals. It's what's on the air that's kind of flowing. It's information that's flowing through thoughts and communications and kind of the internet. Scorpio is deep down in the bottom.
Deep regeneration.
The bottom of the well.
The dark stuff that you don't want people to see how the sausage is made.
Yeah.
Right.
So check your mouth. Because it's new moon. We want to have like new relationships. We want to have new friendships. We want to have new better understanding of ourselves in relationship to each other. This is one of the things with Libra. You know, sometimes you can get lost in the balance as you're trying to balance things and harmonize. It's like, oh, I'm doing everything for everybody else.
Balance doesn't mean being contrarian just for the sake of being contrary. To maintain the balance. And people who are in my life who are Libras, they often, they're not that harmonious. They're very opinionated. And they just jump to the other side of the fence no matter where you start.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of this.
It's a little bit of that devil's advocate.
Yeah.
You know, which is fun. And it has a real, like, amazing purpose to it. But it just puts the other person on defense. Mm-hmm. And then you're constantly on this defense trying to balance it.
Constantly seesawing. Right. Yeah. But just think about this. Peace, harmony, balance, beauty, art, justice.
Yes. And
art.
The art of living. The art of living. Now, the sun and the moon, they're together. You know, it's a dark moon. There's an in conjunction to Saturn and Neptune.
And also another in conjunction to Uranus.
Right.
So we may feel very hobbled, like we're driving with one wheel that's kind of going flat. And there's this, we're out of sync. There's this imbalance, right?
In conjunctions, it's 150 degrees. It's uncomfortable. It has to do with conflict, but conflict that creates growth. Where a square is kind of like that helpful
wind resistance
that
helps you fly.
It's tension that builds growth, but it's not conflict that builds growth. So tension can be quite delicious if you kind of get into it.
If you know how to enjoy it.
Yeah.
If you accept it as part of the reality of today. Yeah.
So there could be a lot of conflict, a lot of stress, a lot of verbose nonsense. Or on the other hand, you could really push through this moon, create new relationships with people, setting boundaries, processing information, kind of listening. Fight fascism. Listening to what's happening, taking notes of what's going on. Now, of course, over this weekend.
Oh yeah.
This weekend, there's big protests.
Do it carefully.
Very carefully.
Do it carefully.
Be very careful.
Use your wisdom. Use your joy.
Use your joy.
Use your creation. Have a party with it too if you can. All right?
You know what?
Because fascists don't like parties.
Fascists,
they don't like creation.
Hate joy and happiness.
Because they don't have imagination.
They have no sense of humor.
They're too full of fear for that.
Yes.
So
Laugh and dance and be joyful.
And make no mistake, fascism is quaking. I know it seems dark out there. I know it seems dark, but it's not as bad.
It's not as bad as it seems. Not to get off topic, but in Russia, they are out of gas. The whole economy has collapsed. The Putin regime is really struggling. In Belarus, there
are no potatoes.
There's no potatoes in Belarus. Their entire economy, Belarus, is based on potatoes. And they're the potato basket of Europe, and they are out of potatoes. They are Putin's little puppet government. So the whole kind of system of nonsense is breaking down. And you can help it by laughing and being joyful.
Predicted that it might have happened that way when Saturn and Neptune got together in this conjunction.
Yes.
Right? We looked at the history and said, it doesn't, communism, fascism, it doesn't really survive that. Not to say it's going to be erased, but it's quaking.
Yeah.
And that's good.
And that's part of, I'm totally getting off topic, but this is important. Neptune is in Aries. It's in the early degrees of Aries. Neptune dissolves. Neptune, if you think of it as like a very strong acid, it is dissolving the structures of our geopolitical world, and it is really crumbling it. Something else is coming out of it. You got to dissolve. You got to wet the dries and dry the wets.
Very good, Everest.
Thank you very much.
And with that, we're going to discuss which position the moon falls in for each sign, starting with Aries. We'll pull a card. We'll also look at where Pluto's going to fall, because that's a fear point, if you will.
Yeah, and also a PowerPoint. So if you kind of like, face your fears and you kind of displace them, and if you name something,
the dark is the power. It becomes your strength.
It's like I am afraid of leaving the house. And if you say I'm afraid of leaving the house, that's like, oh, why? That's silly. Just once you leave the house, it empowers yourself.
You start speaking to yourself gently, like a parent, right? Taking care of your inner child, right?
My inner child. So shall we start, Aries?
Yeah, we could start that. You could cut the deck. And we'll start.
Oh, let me cut the deck.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're using this Visconti deck.
Sounds like an after dinner moment.
I know, it is an after dinner moment. This Italian kind of medieval deck, just to switch things up.
For Aries and for Aries rising, this moon falls in your 7th house. So it's all about relationships for you, business and romance. Pluto is in your 11th house position. So this may speak to someone who was a friend.
Yep.
Who is becoming more of a partner. This could
Yes.
be a friend turning into a business partner, or maybe a romantic partner.
Yep.
Right?
Or maybe that relationship dissolves. The 11th house is also goals. It's an income house.
And networks.
Networks and goals, income through networks. So this could be like, maybe you kind of are like really afraid of your goals in life. And you're like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't really sound Aries, but everyone's different. But through this energy, you can kind of be like, all right, I'm going to make this goal. I'm going to make this happen with my networks. I've got new networks, new friends. I'm going to try and do things differently on the internet. 11th house is also very kind of technological as well.
What card do they get?
They get, thank you, Mike. Totally spaced. They get a 9. Look how beautiful that is.
Nine of Rods. Okay, the 9 of Rods is the image of guardrails, right?
Yes.
I'm beaten up.
Yes.
I'm a little bit weary. I'm beaten up. I'm bruised, but guess what?
Still standing.
I'm still standing. Yeah, it's a message of perseverance. I love the 9 of Rods. It's become my favorite card. I think. Yeah.
In the higher arcana, it's the Hierophant. So it's where you're isolating yourself, where you're kind of going in and doing your inner working and really protecting yourself. We can protect ourselves through our passions and plans and networks and our guardrails.
You can hide behind your work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, for Taurus and Taurus rising, This energy is in your sixth house. Your sixth house of service, routines, pets even.
Servants, lifestyle, beauty.
Yeah.
It's the day-to-day kind of material nuances.
Your gut health.
Gut health.
So this may be something new that you're doing for your gut health, a new diet, a new checkup, a new way to or from work.
Sure.
A new work.
Yeah, new work.
New kind of work.
Absolutely.
And this is squaring Pluto in your 10th house of career. So maybe this is bringing in a little bit of darkness, a little bit of fear around your career.
It could be a complete regeneration of the way you are physically in the world. It's 10th house, so it's like your public house. It's your career, but it's also what you do out in the world. Perhaps there's a lifestyle change in your world that has totally changed what you do and where you're working and how you're working.
Or your relevance completely. You're like, wait a minute, AI exists. I don't need to do what I've done my whole life. It's it's all different.
Completely different way of working our day-to-day routine.
And valuing yourself.
Yeah. Now, Taurus, I know like change is a little scary sometimes, but you got to embrace this. Don't be afraid of the changes in your public life. Really embrace the change. It's a new world, a new person, a new day, a new moon. And you get
the star. Is that the star?
This is the star.
That's amazing.
This is the star.
We're still learning this deck.
I know. It's beautiful. Okay. So the star. Oh my God. Hey, you're the star. This has to do with celestial blessings come down to you on high. Universe is really helping you out. This is a really positive card. This is the card of Aquarius. So networks and public and really trusting things, being a little out of the box, letting the star shine on you.
Very good. Now for Gemini. Rising, this energy is in your 5th house.
This is a fabulous new moon for
and
you,
this
Gemini.
is really helpful for you because you're an air sign, so you're trining this energy. 5th house. Fun, love, joy, romance.
Creativity, children. The joy that we get from making things, from creating things, from building things, from
childlike curiosity. From saying like, what if I do this?
Yeah.
What if I take this out? Yeah.
Now Pluto is in the 9th house.
So that is your faith, your higher learning. Could be teaching. You could be worried about teaching or publishing or bringing your message out or traveling.
Yeah,
right?
Traveling higher. So that's the Sagittarius house. So that's the trust in the arrow. Publishing, belief in it. Perhaps you're a craftsman who is making, let's say, knives. And now is a great time. I'm speaking to somebody in particular. Now it's a great time to get out there and really believe in yourself. And
there might be some fear about how you're going to be received. Will I be able to bring my product out? Will I be able to do this? Do I have it in me? Am I going to step on a rake? What's going to happen? Right.
Well, those things happen, but believe in yourself and show us what you can do. Show us the creative process and
get really free with the outcome too. Let go of the results before they even happen. Yeah.
6 of Pentacles.
6 of Pentacles. So which figure in the 6 of Pentacles do you think you are? Are you the person giving money? Are you the person receiving the money? Are you the person waiting to get the money?
Yeah. So 6s, this has to do with the lovers. So this is, relationships again, Libra. What values do you have that you can share with other people? What do you do creatively that other people are interested in and love to learn about and are just fascinated? Gemini, you're fascinating. This is fantastic. Good for you, Gemini.
Good for you, Gemini.
Good for you.
For Cancer, it's a little bit different. This energy squares you, so it's not as easy.
No.
But remember, squares are just wind resistance. That's potential for growth.
Yeah,
if you get out on the right side of the bed, you're going to do fine. With the right attitude. So this energy is in your 4th house.
4th house. This is Cancer house. Yeah. This has to do not only with your home, but your emotional roots. This is down on the bottom of the chart. This is kind of secret stuff. This is when you're falling asleep and when you're waking up. Who are you? That person.
Who are you? Who were you? Who are you not going to be tomorrow?
Yeah, it's not the person who's shopping at the mall. It's not the person who is, businessy. It's internal and it's private and has to do with your roots.
And it's squaring to Pluto in your 8th house. So it's about deep regeneration, uncomfortable topics. Sex and death and and processing the poison.
Processing poison also has to do with other people's money too, and contracts and the commerce that you don't like do yourself, but it kind of involves with other people's money. So perhaps we're afraid of working with other people. Maybe there's inequity in your relationships. Speaking of that,
you get the Hermit.
You get the Hermit card. Okay.
Maybe it's fear of working with the group or becoming part of someone else's economy.
And you want to, a little bit of isolation, a little bit of kind of reflectiveness, a little bit of privacy to kind of figure out where you are. Once again, kind of keep it quiet and think about things, look at the details. But
don't stay away for too long.
No. Don't. We need you. We need you. Look at your value system and your relationships quietly and kind of take a couple minutes and see how you can adjust your sails so we can care for everybody.
All right, Leo and Leo rising. This energy is great for you. This is in your 3rd house. So this is about stoop politics.
Yep.
Your siblings, small talk within the neighborhood.
Teachers.
And this is squaring to Pluto in your 7th house. So there may be some fear about what this does to your relationship.
Yeah.
This may be like, I'm going out to start something new, and then I'm worried about how my partner's taking that. Or you're worried about all the time I'm spending at the playhouse, right? Trying to learn my lines. I'm making new inroads with new friends. And
what about
a little
me?
bit? What about you?
What about me?
What about dinner? What are we going to do?
What about me? I need attention. It's fine. It's fine. Leo, you're fantastic. You're wonderful. Everyone loves Leo. And this has to do with stoop politics, communication.
But then who do I become in relationships because of that? There's a little bit of pause, a little fear, a little trepidation about that.
Yes.
Not to worry, though.
Not to worry, because you get the Knight of Swords.
The Knight of Swords.
So this is a go after it kind of energy. Get it.
Go get it.
Forces on the wind, and we are going to get after what we want. We're going to go out. And
you're going to see a brand new me here now.
Go out and meet the neighbors. Just bring them some cookies and just introduce yourself. Wave at your neighbors. Be friendly.
Yeah. Watch that blade.
Because be careful. Now, the Knight of Swords also has to do with revenge and kind of forceful actions and not really thinking properly through things. So be conscious of your partners and your loved ones and the legal actions. Your words and legal actions. If you're out to protest this weekend, be aware of what's going on around you. Keep your hands up.
Look at the bigger picture. Watch your words, right?
Yeah, watch your words.
Don't be too forceful. Maintain balance, beauty, harmony, joy, but do it right? For Virgo rising, this energy is in your 2nd house, so this is about new moves in finances. Maybe a financial return on investments that you made a while ago. And it's squaring to Pluto in your 6th house. So that's something about your routine.
It's super practical. Yeah. This is a great moon for you. Also, it's really practical. You can really kind of figure this out in a very logical, easy way. It has to do with relationships and legal matters and kind of contracts, but also karma and the lifestyle aspect of Pluto is has your whole day just kind of changed back and forth? Maybe you moved back in with your parents to save some money. There's things like that going on. How does that work? It's very practical, and we really need that practicality. You're super good at it, and guess what?
You get the Emperor.
Damn. All right. You got the big boss. The Emperor is in charge of all the elements. He's kind of like the magician in a way. The Emperor is in charge of the king of air, the king of water, the king of earth, the
negatively
king of fire.
Aspected, they don't listen very much.
No, because they're controlled.
Yeah.
They're in charge of everything. So you get an opportunity to be in total charge and domination of the details of your life and to really kind of adjust the sails of your world the way you want to.
But you get to track the ebb and the flow.
Yeah. But just be aware that there's other people around.
For Libra and Libra rising, this is all about you. It's about a remake for you. You're reinventing yourself. You get to wake up and be someone completely different that you didn't expect. Maybe you didn't expect to be this person yesterday, but you're going, oh my God, this is a new moment.
Yeah, this is kind of like a brand, like
This
a
is your
rebirth of you.
birthday,
This is
right.
you. This is your rebirth. This is late in Libra. We're at 28 degrees. So this is a very developed energy.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't like baby Libra. This is very developed energy, which kind of
Very
understands.
advanced. Like, what do I do with all of my wisdom? Now that I'm so balanced and so harmonized, do I become a barrister? Do I like pass the bar? Do I do something social for people? This is squaring Pluto in your 5th house. So this is a little bit of fear around that creative expression, play, childhood too. Maybe like not letting yourself be fully in your joy. Where does that go?
The 5th house is a standout house. You know,
Thank you.
It has to do with Leo, you know, which is a sovereign fire energy, a little bit performative. Now, if you're performative and you're kind of seeking to find that joy, which is public, you know, do you feel uncomfortable with that? Does it make your relationships feel a little bit like strained? Like, what if I was on stage and like be star of a show? Would my friends feel kind of like upset about that? Like, it adds this like tension to it. But that's the tension that you need to grow.
People don't know what to do with it.
No,
they don't know where to put joy or creation or play,
laughter,
or fun or laughter. You know, where does that go?
Yeah, you see,
how do you monetize that? How do you monetize?
How do you monetize that? I'll tell you how to.
You get the 7 of Pentacles, and that's the farmer looking at its crop, and the fruit has started to fall from the vine. Right.
So we're making kind of adjustments. This is the Chariots in the Higher Arcana. We're making the adjustments in our value systems as we travel through the world, as we're, kind of enjoying ourselves and laughing and having fun and creativity. Creativity, it can be a very self-serving act, but it can also benefit the world. You know, if we think about, Diane Keaton, she like really kind of made a mark in the world that I didn't know was there until she just passed away. And then I was like, wow, Diane Keaton.
I know. And you look at how she uses her sense of play and joy. And it's like, I look at her and go, God, are you being serious?
Are you joking? Are you joking right now?
Is this actually you?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the interviews that she did over the years, they're just kind of remarkable. Be like, huh? It doesn't really line up. You want to know why it doesn't line up? Because she's an actress and she can do that kind of stuff because she's a damn good actress. Yeah.
She's like, now you see me, now you don't. Now you don't. And 7s are relationships.
Yeah.
Right.
Relationships.
For Scorpio and Scorpio rising, this energy is in your 12th house. Right? So 12th house, that's hidden spaces, maybe something going on undercover that you
blind spots
that you don't let everyone know about.
Yes.
But you're doing something big for your growth in secret.
Yeah. It has to do with occults, hidden stuff, occult energies.
Probably painful because Mars, Mercury are together and they're close to that pain point Lilith, which is right there.
Yes.
In Scorpio.
I wasn't going to mention Lilith, but yes.
You know, they're okay with pain. If anyone's skilled with pain and how to transform it, it's Scorpio. Yeah. Right?
Sure is. Now, Scorpio, Pluto, 4th house, which is, your roots, your emotional roots, your
emotional
home.
Patterns and your vulnerabilities.
Maybe you're holding on to emotional patterns which aren't serving you and are really kind of at this point hindering you.
And you just want to take a break for today, for this moon.
Yeah,
just take a break and see where it brings you. You don't have to stay there. You can go back, but you could play with this idea of putting down your rock that you carry.
Yeah,
right?
That you're caring for everybody else. This would be a great time to maybe go to a retreat, Go out in the woods, go to the mountains, be by yourself, kind of meditate, really take care of yourself, relax, go to a spa, really, do the things that aren't terrestrial, just kind of help yourself.
You get the Eight of Pentacles.
Oh my God.
You get the Eight of Pentacles. That's all you. Transformation, regeneration.
This has to do with the Strength card.
Yeah. Like so, hard at work.
Hard at work.
Nose to the grindstone.
Yeah. Nose to the grindstone. This is where we reach into the mouth of the beast. Mm-hmm. We tame them. We tame our inner beast gently with a garland of flowers. It doesn't have to be forced. It could just be a gentle word here or there. Maybe we just kind of let up, just kind of let things be gentle.
Take some of the pressure off.
Trust your higher angels.
For Sagittarius and Sag rising, this energy is in your 11th house. So this is all about friendships and networks.
Yes.
And technology.
Maybe new income coming in through those networks.
Through the internet. This is squaring to Pluto in your 3rd house. So this may be like some kind of social anxiety around small talk. Like, I know I have to go be with my friends and plant seeds and do this, but how do I do this small talk bit? Right now?
How
do I... Because it's obvious where I am emotionally. I'm wearing it on my sleeve.
And it's obvious where the world is, too.
Yeah.
So how do we...
Is there any room for pleasantries?
How do we do the small talk and get along with people friendly in our neighborhood while things are so big and we're thinking these really big thoughts?
And it's the 4 of Cups. Right?
4 of Cups.
Do I really want more of what I have so much of? Right?
Yeah.
It's that 4th chalice. It's like,
yeah.
I got 3. I don't want more.
Yeah, this has to do with the Emperor. So this is like about the emotions of control. This could be, just seriously like you being too controlling in your emotions and expecting too much.
This moon is in 11th house position, which is cool and distant and measured and practical, right? It's very scientific.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's okay.
So maybe approach it this way. If you're having some social anxiety and you can't really figure out how to have the small talk, you can keep it scientific and you can ask them questions and just kind of keep it cool and well, what do you think about this? But don't keep it don't be political. Just kind of be what do you think about this vegetable or this plant? I noticed that you re-landscaped your front yard. That's very interesting. Why did you do that?
Where did you get that
Where did you get that idea?
Where did you grow up, by the way? What, little baby steps, cut it into little scientific baby steps.
Scientific baby steps.
Okay, for Sag and Sag rising.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Capricorn.
I did that the last time.
I know. I
have a hiccup in my brain. For Capricorn.
Capricorn
rising.
Yes. This is awesome.
This is in your 10th house position. It's not as easy for you because this is squaring, right?
Squaring the 2nd house.
Okay, squaring the 2nd house. For Cap and Cap rising, this is in your 10th house position. Yep. So it is about your career and who you are in the world and how do you see yourself and where are you going?
You do that best. It's also about parents, 10th house. Yeah. So this could be a new way of dealing with your parents or a change with your parents, but it's your public house. Mm-hmm. It's like who you are in the world. You've been working really hard, and now there's a new way of doing your public work.
Are you able to enjoy your 5 senses? Are you able to really listen to music for a while? To eat the right kind of foods, to go to a play, go to the movies. Are you able to enjoy life?
Now, this is also, don't forget, a Libra moon, so it has to do with other people. Are you isolated in your work? Maybe get together with your friends and
make a toast.
Make a toast.
Yeah.
So this is a 3. This has to do with the Empress, which is about expanding our natural growth, about Venus, about
the
joy.
Deliciousness of life.
Yeah. And bring in other people into the wonderful things that you do publicly somehow. Invite them in. It's not an isolated task you're toiling at to get to achieve these goals.
This could be starting a side hustle for fun.
Oh my god.
No expectation, just
Could you
seeing
imagine?
where it's going.
Just
for
do
fun.
something for fun, for God's sakes.
For
People will
fun's sake,
toast.
yeah.
People will toast you. People will toast you.
For Aquarius rising, this energy is in your 9th house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah.
9th house with and square and Pluto in your 1st house. So it may be a little bit of trepidation, like, can I redo something? Can I remake myself? Can I do something new?
Can I?
But 9th house, it's that faith point, right?
Are people really tired of my silly ideas? Like I don't know. Maybe they are. No.
No. That's having faith in yourself.
Bingo.
Right, Everest?
Bingo. Having faith in yourself. Pluto's in your 1st house. I'm really enjoying Pluto in Aquarius. But it's remaking, it's a rebuilding of what we think of ourselves. It's a whole new self. It has to do with the AI kind of explosion.
It's organizing your passions, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 8 of rods. Getting everything lined up.
Right?
So that you're not missing anything.
I as an Aquarius have this where I just have all these ideas and they come all at once. And I have to do each one individually and kind of check it off. And I don't get to all of them. And that's fine because some ideas are just better in our minds a lot of times.
Bubbling around.
And I just love an idea bubbling around for a few ideas. But if you just kind of bang them out and don't think of it as scatter shot coming at you, but just kind of knock each one off.
No, it's just a list. I got to do this first, then that, then that, then that, then that. And I don't have to do it in this order.
No.
But I have to write it down and start checking it off. Right?
Yeah, I do the priority of what is going to bite me in the ass first and kind of check that one off.
Oh, you do those foxhole prayers.
I do the foxhole prayers.
What's the fire?
What fire is going to happen that's going to blow my life up? It has to do with the strength and the higher arcana. So, trust the angel.
It's one way to work with Pluto.
Yeah, you got to trust it.
Okay, for last but not least, Pisces and Pisces rising. This energy is in your 8th house. So, and this is squaring Pluto in your 12th house. So this may be about investments, returns, clearing of debts, though.
Yeah.
Remaking yourself, and working with your hidden patterns.
Emotional releases. I don't know why I wrote this down. Inner level speaker. But I like the way that sounds. Inner level speaker. So it's our internal stuff. It's 8th house regeneration, our associations with other people, detoxification of our reality. Pluto is in the 12th house. So maybe some releasing of compulsive patterns. Pluto can be very compulsive.
Or doing a cleanse, yeah.
There's a healing going on here with you, Pisces. And that is very evident because we got the
lovers.
The lovers.
And that's beautiful for you.
The lovers. There's people in the world that we have relationships with that we haven't yet met. There's people in the world that are coming together, that are brought together. I don't mean to sound cheesy on this, but it's true. Are brought together by fate, by spirits, whatever you call it, whatever that gear is. They bring us together and they help us. The people that we're drawn to and are magically in our lives, and we're like, oh my God, I'm finally there with you. I've met you. Finally, I didn't know I needed you, but now my life is so much better because of it. And it's that emotional release when you can relax into a relationship.
It's knowing that you're being taken care of by the universe.
Yeah.
Right? That you don't have to get out and do, but you're being gently coddled by creation itself. Feel the love.
Yeah. And we are there for each other. We love each other. And ultimately, humans just want
to be seen.
To be seen, to be understood, to be respected.
And to feel the connection. Because that's our job, is to experience and to bring our experiences back to source, back to spirit, to report back what we've learned, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't learn anything, you have to redo it again.
Then you come back and you got to do it all over again. And the cruel thing is you forget your past life. Thank
We
you.
love you very much.
I really mean it. I really love you. Super appreciate all the comments. Once again, we're coming to you from an undisclosed location.
We do this for you.
We do this for you.
If you want a reading,
yes,
we're happy to do that for you too.
Now, we are on Patreon now, and we are on Buy Me a Coffee if you want to support the channel. I really appreciate that.
Cha-ching,
cha-ching. Help us out. Yeah. That's a nice thing to do. And we're here for you.
Bye.
Bye.